Live from the Solid State Drive, it is Cyberpunk Red back at it again with a new mission. Last time that we left off, you guys were ending it on a high note. You guys were coming off of a really successful Militech arms heist. You managed to pull that off pretty much without a hitch. Ring even managed to get some revenge. On top of that, caused some absolute chaos in downtown. But of course, every day, there is still that war looming on in the background. The Wraiths cannot be allowed to regroup, to resupply, and every day that you guys don't attack them head on is a day that they get stronger. On the day of the attack on Laguna Bend, there was a few scouts that went out to go and they followed the Wraiths out of the city area and all that, but they were supposed to return in 3 days even if they hadn't found anything, and it is now officially, as of when you guys got that phone call, it had been a week. So Ring, you managed to get these guys together once again to scavenge out on a camping trip, basically. If you look on the map here, this Morro Bay, this is the actual real life area of what Night City is supposed to be. In our timeline, Morro Bay; in Night City's timeline, it's Night City. Where you guys are in the time of the Red and everything of the cyberpunk dystopian future, everything from Death Valley and the Dust Bowl has continued to expand westward, basically to the sea. You guys have actually been traversing an area that is about 20 miles out from the city. For the past 3 days, this is now the morning of the third day, you guys have been, as a unit, doing a search party out. Let me see if I could find the actual location right here.
Doing a search party.
Doing a search party and using and all that good shit.
Doing
you guys
one
actually
search.
managed to rent a combi, which is a really souped up RV type. I'll just go ahead and transfer y'all over to the camp here. So this is where y'all are currently situated. The time is now 9 in the morning. It is January 24th. It is the mark of the third day that y'all have been out on this search party. You are in the desert Badlands to the east of Night City. Schnick and Polteri are cooking breakfast. Y'all all slept in this combi, which is what you rented, Ring, for this trip. The combi was able to store both of y'all's motorcycles. Big
We have
ride.
two motorcycles?
Yes, because you had a motorcycle and Ring has a motorcycle as well. Ring drove the combi, you drove your car. Y'all camp out in this combi. This is essentially y'all's base of operations for the past couple of days. Obviously, it's mobile. You're currently cooking breakfast with Polteri. Geen, I think you, unless you're still asleep for whatever, I think you and Ring are having a smoke break or something. Will, you are walking Rex out in the desert. You guys will all notice that the sky is pretty reasonably blood red.
Hi, Rex. You done taking a leak, buddy? Mr. Big Ride. Did you cook some breakfast there, bud? What you cooking?
Sure did. We good. Cooking some porridge.
Those are fresh eggs that came from your farm.
Oh, well, shit. I guess I'll take some.
Lord accuracy.
You guys, there are obviously many directions to go from here. On your way down to this area, obviously you guys have seen the occasional straggler, mostly dead animals, occasional dead person, nothing that seemed to look like you guys group or anything like that.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about.
However, you do know from previous scouting excursions that the Wraiths were known to patrol areas of this type, which is why you guys have decided to go out this deep. You find a heading, figure out what you want to do.
Okay, do we have any general direction or
Nope.
what?
You have north, south, or east, because going west basically just brings you back to Night City.
Alright, so we really don't have any clue which way to go. We're just going.
Alright, well, I mean, can I do a perception check?
10.
Four of us were.
Okay, so while you're out scanning the bloody horizon,
Fuck.
you realize that there is nothing to be seen.
Okay, how do I roll again?
Okay, so you guys notice that to the northeast, there is a thin plume of smoke.
Alright, then we start heading toward that. Just on a side note, I swapped over to my rifle. I'm going to head that way, but I'm going to stay at a very long distance, and I'm going to keep scoping in to see what I see. I'll start riding out that way, but as we start to get closer, I'll get off, because I'm not going to alert anybody to our position.
Yeah, sure, we can follow, I guess.
Nick, you should let Echo use your bike since you never do.
Yeah, sure, go for it, Echo. That was mayest, borrowest.
Okay, bet.
So, You guys all load up in said vehicles. That would be Ring on his red motorbike, Echo on the blue one, and then everybody else squeezing into Big Rye's compact vehicle. You guys drive up a hill, going across the way, trying to make it to where you can see that plume of smoke in the way distance off on a hill somewhere in the horizon. Thing is that the red haze of the sky and the horizon and the clouds and everything is getting thicker. It might even be a dust storm, but it's pretty thick, so you guys are trying to manage to creep your way on up there. Ring manages to get onto a hill. You notice now that it's more than just one plume of smoke. It's actually a couple of fires, but what's burning, it's still hard to kind of make out. However, you do notice at the bottom of the hill, kind of towards a road set, a lot of lights, like a corner store.
Let's go to the corner store.
Maybe we can pick up some real water.
Those people in that gas station might know a thing or two. So, Ring, are you sticking back on that hill still?
I'm gonna go down the hill just a little bit and just keep an eye on the store while everybody else goes in.
One thing that you're also noticing is that along this road, it seems like Rex is starting to warm up to pull Terry more.
My algorithms have determined that I love you.
You guys pull into the gas station. Ring, you note you're watching this from a hillside.
Wait.
It's not the same gas station. It's before you say anything, it's a different gas station.
I know this place.
No, it's not.
Budget Arms Slaughtomatic.
Oh yes, that is a vending machine that sells pistols or SMGs.
They're like trash, bro. Don't buy them shits. I like one time used to. It's like a last resort type of deal. Like if your shit is fucked and you just want a gun real quick.
Or you guys are just peeking in the windows.
Cashier box? I can see the cashier through the scope of my rifle, can't I? Why does he have a gun?
Because he has
the Badlands.
Because he is a cashier in the Badlands, and he's the only one one
Oh, so he's the only one here.
Okay. If he draws that in any way, I'm dropping him.
Little door fucking jingles.
What kind of snacks you got? You got some jerky?
It's all right over there on that counter, mister.
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff.
Can I call?
Oh, fuck.
Fucking
look.
flakes.
Can you call Will on your phone, you said?
Yeah.
Kibble pack. Is that supposed to be dog food or is that
no, it's
human
like
food?
real food. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I get a phone call. Hello?
Hey, everything okay in the gas station?
So far, you haven't really talked to the clerk yet, but we're picking out some snacks for the road.
Yeah, can you pick me up some stuff, man? I'm hungry on this hill.
Alright, let's see here. You said you had some coffee earlier. Let me see. You thirsty? You hungry? What you want? They got kibble packs of popcorn, pineapple, pizza, mystery, fruit fantasy. Just let me know, bud.
Yeah. How about some chili lime? And then maybe cola.
Alright, I'll pick you up the chili lime.
Oh, and this is going to be an off-topic question.
Wait,
get
shit,
duct tape.
Alright.
Give me one of the lightnings. One of the triple fizzes, the lightning. Yeah.
He's like watching him through the scope. He's like, no, it's the one on the left.
No, the one on the left. Yeah. No, down.
No,
there you go.
He goes to reach for one. Not that one. What the fuck?
It's like, and then I'm like, which one is it? And a red dot laser sight is just on the one he wants.
That one right there.
All right, I got you. I got the stuff in my hands. I'm gonna go check out, and then I hang up.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna move up to this guy. Be like,
You already
put all this stuff on the countertop.
That will be 120 ebb.
Whew. And it seems like inflation hasn't gone down out here just like Night City. Then I pay up. And I go, how's the weather? It's looking mighty red outside.
It's only gonna get worse too.
Is it fuck with your COPD?
My what now, mister?
Never mind. And then I'll leave the store. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Rex walks over to the cashier here, and then he scans them.
I love my dad, and my dad only.
The hell? Cashier
Yes.
kind of like dazed and confused. He might be high on a barbiturate.
Yes.
And then he just leaves.
I'm calling Big Rye. Did we find anything out, or are you literally just buying snacks?
100% getting snacks.
Well, ask the guy what the hell's going on with the smoke down the road.
Wait, where'd Will go? I'm the only one left in the store.
Where'd Will go?
you're
I
the
turned
only
the
one.
laser light on and just shined it at him.
Just a red dot on my head while I just put the groceries in the car.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's going on with that smoke over there?
That shit's been burning for like 4 days straight. To be honest with
shit.
you, I don't know what the hell it is, but Tell you what, it ain't nothing good, man. In fact, y'all from around here.
Yeah, just down the road.
If I were you, I'd keep going.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Thanks for the snacks. Okay, Ring, you heard everything, right?
Yeah, okay.
They're watching
all
them
these,
hills. You hear that as he shouts as you walk out those 2 doors.
I go back in the store. Ring a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Oh, sir, we were about to head on our way. I just had a question. Did you see some guys in like maybe some kind of metalish outfits looking very
The Wraiths? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
All right.
watch you
know
from
the name.
hills.
All right, gotcha. Let me ask you a question. Would there be anything else you know about that at all?
I know that they're not too kind on travelers. They're basically highwaymen. People cross through here, they stop them, kill them, take everything they have, rinse, repeat. They don't care how big or small you are. Doesn't matter. You can just be a small family or a major corporation. They don't give a shit. They're Raff and Shiv. So, shit, man. If I were you, I'd just keep going. Especially with that dust storm rolling in. It ain't gonna be good. I don't know what the hell y'all chasing, but I know for a fact that shit ain't good neither.
Well, sir, I was going to pay you for more information, but you gave me way too much more than I needed. So thank you. Have a good day.
They watch from the hills.
Oh, God.
Just to freak him out, you know the bell that's on the door?
Yeah.
I shoot it.
He hops the fucking... and he goes behind like his little office and locks the door.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
The cars, the ones with the skulls on them, also are on fire and are also slightly radioactive, mostly due to the contaminated dust out in the desert and such. There were a total of 7 Aldecaldos that you guys were looking for.
There's 7 people here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only 3 are Aldecaldos.
Gotcha, so we have 3 Aldecaldos missing. And there's an extra vehicle over there. That's
No, we have 4 Aldecaldos missing. Unless I missed one.
we had 7.
There's only 3 dead.
There's only 3 Aldecaldos, the rest are Wraiths.
There is a car that is lightly on fire, but yes, as pointed out correctly, it is not completely destroyed. It still has like 1/5 of its health left, but it's pretty banged up and, like I said, actively on fire.
Well, my guy is going to don his radiation mask that's built into his suit. Well, me and Rex are going to go up to these bodies, see if we can find some IDs so we can speak to the families that these Aldecaldos belong to back home.
They are burned beyond all recognition.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know it was that bad. All right, well.
But you recognize clearly, due to their the patch on their jacket, that this is a dead Aldecaldo.
So I rolled perception to try and figure out where the Wraith tracks came from.
Up on your hill, you see clear as day what seems to be like massive ruts and stuff like that, heading in the general direction of north.
Okay, as I follow the tracks, do I see anything at a distance, like any structures off in a distance, or no?
Your position right now is relatively southeast of where they are. If you see the tracks and they're heading north, that would mean that you would have to catch up to this massacre site and then continue on to follow it.
While they're sitting there searching, I'll start making my way down.
What about the vehicle that's partially on fire?
Its front and back tire are completely melted, but it's on fire, and you do have a techie in.
Maybe we had to take any work this song.
Techie fix a melted tire.
Well, there's 16 tires here on these other vehicles.
16 times the tires.
We want to look around, look at these tires, see if there's anything I can use to get the tires working on this vehicle.
You notice that there is at least 1 usable tire on this vehicle.
Aha!
So you go over to that. Do another land vehicle tech skill check. DV on this one's going to be 21.
Yes!
Play the sound bite. Will.
Real fucking preem.
You put out the 2-2 fire with sand. It is now no longer on fire. You are able to work on it. Tire is successfully put on. As it stands right now, this is basically a drivable vehicle. You have now managed to make it drivable using sand and a spare tire from another burning car. You are a genius techie. But while it is a rustic piece of shit, you also do have to remember one thing. This vehicle was owned by an Aldecaldo who is most likely now passed away or is, kidnapped somewhere possibly. Or maybe they've been cannibalized. You have no idea.
Right.
You can kind of roll on a hubcap with it.
Is the same vehicle got any tires left, or which ones aren't quite burned up?
This one might. Nah, that
Okay,
one
what I
melted.
missed.
Alright.
So Will managed to
Okay.
get one of the tires repaired and also put out the fire on the car with sand. But now that the fire has been suppressed, he actually has managed to get ignition somehow. But you do recognize this car obviously is one of the ones that belong to one of the Aldecaldos. But nonetheless, it isn't burned up and destroyed in the middle of the desert. It actually is running, as evident by this sound effect right here.
Okay, have we searched the car?
Well, it was on fire before. I just put the fire out.
Okay, alright, yeah. Okay, I'll come over there and I'll search.
You see the remnants of the jacket, but it's pretty charred, so you can't entirely tell like what the name patch on it says. But you do recognize that this car most likely belonged to someone with the surname of Lewis.
A clue!
Yep.
While he's searching, I want to call Racer.
What's up, Ring?
Hey, we got a lead. I'm gonna send you a ping. Get everybody over here. I see tracks on where they're coming from. We got 3 dead out of the 7.
Shit. Do you know who it is?
It was the Wraiths, 100%. There's no way to tell who these bodies are whatsoever. Somebody may have found something. By the time you get here, we'll have more info. Bring a tire.
Tire?
Yep.
All right, we got plenty of those.
Bring a tire, bring some kits. We got a vehicle, at least running. The other 2 are toast.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to bring some guys down there as soon as possible.
All right.
You guys just intend to wait around until they show up?
I can start scouting down the road just a little bit, like keeping a distance, while everybody else is waiting for them to show up.
As you roll on through this desert here, you notice something shuffle from around this rock right here, but you didn't exactly catch what it was as you
Wait, what, where?
right here. At this rock specifically right here.
Okay. I literally slow it up and I spin around and start heading back just a little bit, making it seem like I left, but I'm going to take a vantage point and scope in on that rock and see what I see, if I see any movement.
As you go along here, you see something again shuffle. Just around these choyas around here and all that.
Yeah. Can I make out what it is now?
Oh, wow. Only Ring
Yep.
can see
Real fucking preem.
that it's a cougar.
Oh my god.
And the cougar is heading straight for Polteri. Dun,
Oh my
dun,
God.
Dun, 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 dun.
I drop it.
Cougar has just been shot, and it immediately gets up and starts yipping and then runs off into the choya over here.
Problem solved.
Pretty much.
It leaks a trail of blood, and then it falls over in pain right here.
Food tonight, boys.
I start getting up towards it, gun drawn, ready to fire just in case again.
Richard, what the fuck was that? What's going on?
Back up, just stay back. Just stay back for a minute. And I keep approaching. I keep approaching, nice and slow. I'm gonna put away the rifle and pull out the pistol just on the off chance. And I'm gonna get right up to it.
Then slowly start to approach this thing, and of course it immediately sees you and gets all jumpy. It springs back up, but then it starts bouncing around because that bullet really hit it in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And it
Hey,
starts
calm
running,
down.
and
Calm
it starts
down.
running straight through the choya again towards Wilhelm.
Oh my god!
See, now in an alternate reality, if he was not trained in animals, then that would be what would happen, ending in the result of Will having his dog be viciously attacked right in front of him. But because Richard Gere is smart with animals, this cougar remains calm while skeptical and scared. It's wagging its tail, but not in a good way, but it's not flipping out. It's staying still.
How bad is it hurt?
It is seriously wounded. 13 out of 30 health remaining.
I take the fresh synth meal and I start to, try and throw it towards it to keep it calm. You're like, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It stays calm. In fact, it just immediately starts eating and doesn't even focus on you anymore.
I get up closer to it. While it's eating, I try to bandage it the best of my shitty ability.
No.
Okay, that
horrible idea.
he swats at
Hey, calm. I'm trying to help.
you. No, he ain't letting you get that close. He's cool with you existing, But if you get that close, it's not gonna work. Meanwhile, Will and his dog are just watching this happen.
Yeah, we got the popcorn out at this point because we're frozen like solid. We don't know if we need to move. All right, buddy, just stand still.
Yes.
I'm going to pour it some bourbon from the bourbon bottle.
This is such a horrible idea.
So you're gonna attempt to pour bourbon on this animal's wound?
Well, no, I'm gonna dig a little bit of a hole and pour the bourbon in the hole and see if it'll drink it. I mean, this isn't gonna pass because I'm not adding luck to it, but oh my god!
It drinks the fucking bourbon. Oh my
Yep. Real fucking preem.
It sniffs it, and just for some reason it's like, you know what? Lick. And then it licks again, and it's like, you know what? My leg doesn't feel so bad no more. And it keeps drinking until it finishes the hole. So let me get this straight. You just shot this animal, and now you're
I shot it to stop it from attacking the chicken. If it didn't run towards the chicken, I wouldn't have shot it.
It actually still sees the chicken. It's looking right at it.
Yeah, I don't want it to die, but I don't want it to eat the chicken.
It starts slowly getting back up, ignoring you, and kind of limping in a drunken stupor this way. He ignores you in turn.
I start getting up closer to it, and I put it down.
So, the cougar is now letting out its last guttural moans, and then it falls over dead in the desert. Red. Dead.
Oh, dinner, boys. I think Rex is gonna come up and sniff it for a second.
Rex does like sniffing corpses, but he's sniffing this corpse a little bit more particularly. It almost as if something is familiar in its scent.
You are dead.
I walk up to Big Rye and say, I saved your fucking chicken. I hope you're happy. And I walk off all pissed off back towards my bike.
Rex starts fucking the cougar.
So Rex just starts going to town on this cougar's corpse.
Yeah, Rex just gets on top of it. Rex, stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop!
No.
Yes, bitch! No, get off! Nah, move him off.
As you pull Rex off of the dead cougar, you notice that underneath the cougar's fur is a logo of Biotechnica tattooed in its fur.
Wow.
There is a slot underneath its neck, and you are able to kind of recognize this because you recognize something kind of similar when you picked up Rex. This is a Biotechnica tracking chip.
Oh my god, so this must be one of Biotechnica's inventions. Maybe it was part of the animal project they had going on.
What happened to it?
It's dead, yeah. Oh, Richard killed it.
Biotechnica has been repopulating the planet by cloning species of long extinct animals like the North American mountain lion, and repopulating the American frontier with it. This just so happens to be one that they were tracking, and it is now dead.
All thanks for our trigger-happy Richard gear.
I didn't even want to shoot the damn thing. I saved your chicken.
Is there a way I can take the tracker out of it?
It's a simple chip slot. Notice it's like right under his neck. You were able to extract the chip successfully.
I'm going to continue to go towards the trail, waiting for the rest of the Aldecaldos to show up and see what's going on.
Time now is 11:42. Racer Rajavi and two other outriders pull up in their vehicle. She immediately is able to identify who all these people are just by their vehicles. Track lead north.
Yeah, I was scouting ahead.
Racer and them are gonna stick back here and help try to prepare the bodies. You guys are going to go ahead and try to see if you guys can find something.
And they brought the stuff to fix the car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're gonna work on the car, and they're also gonna like prepare the bodies and stuff like that. The dust storm's getting thicker and thicker as the night goes on. It's getting harder and harder to see straight up ahead, and you're starting to kind of taste the dirt biting in the sand.
I ain't tasting shit, I got a mask.
As the storm continues to roll in and get thicker and thicker, you actually start to lose sight of the trail. However, Will is able to continue following that trail for just a little bit further. I'd say even about another mile. Then, all of a sudden, that is when the storm really starts to pick up, and now you guys are just kind of stuck out in the middle of blowing red sands, and you can't really pick up on the trail anymore. Plus, on top of that, the sand is so unbelievably thick that the radio cuts out. And you get...
Oh, great.
And on top of that, now all you guys are basically seeing is just red dust plumes everywhere, and you're now being exposed to the harsh elements, so you guys need to get inside some sort of shelter.
Poor
you guys
guy.
all three come up on a large monumental figure just standing in the middle of the desert.
In shape of what?
Your church.
It is an
perfect, I love it.
old-ass church, though.
All the windows or what?
You can peek inside the windows, and from what you can tell, it just looks like a normal old church.
I'm gonna walk up to this vehicle here. Can I reach inside the window and maybe try and search it?
Nothing happens.
Is
Are there
it
any
locked?
noticeable race?
It is locked,
Is there any
but no
noticeable
alarm went
race
off.
things on it at all? Shit.
There doesn't seem to be any noticeable markings of any gang or anything of the sort, but it does look like
Can
it's
I-
been painted over several times throughout its existence.
I break a window, the closest window that is near where we approached. I will kick a fucking window in.
Kick the window, and even with your metallic leg, it's reinforced glass, it just bounces right back.
It's a wood
And it
building,
doesn't.
right?
Yes, wood still burns in 2045 ring. Holy shit. We don't have to burn everything down.
No, but if it's a regular wood building, reinforced windows or not, I'm shooting the window.
Oh, we were talking about the car, dude.
I don't care about. Oh no, I'm trying to get into the church.
Oh, okay.
Have any of y'all thought to just try the front door?
Yeah,
That's what I
tried
thought.
the front door.
That is literally what I thought he tried to pick the lock on. Hence why I.
No,
thought it
look,
locked.
I'm at the car. I was at the car. I was checking the car.
Yeah,
No,
you
try
tried
the
to lock
door
the car.
first.
I'm going to the door.
Trying that.
Man immediately goes to fucking grand theft rather than shelter, which is what
Hey,
we're
look,
actually
I wanted to make
looking
sure
for.
the whole perimeter was clear. There was no one in the car or anything like that.
I'm more worried about the car you're trying to break in and the guy coming up behind us.
Hey, look, man, there might be some ebb in there we ain't seen.
You guys entering
breathe.
through the little catacomb here.
Oh no.
Excuse me, partner. We're a peaceful group. Storm's gotten pretty bad out there. We were just looking for somewhere to lay our heads tonight. We don't mean no harm. We just want somewhere to rest a little bit while we get the storm out of our way. What's the name?
Huh? You don't look like Jesus. And he goes back to sleep.
Oh, so he's drunk. Hey, boys, I just tried to talk to this guy over here, but he seems to be unconscious or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I wouldn't
Yeah.
too many.
He got anything in his pockets?
Huh.
We
Hey,
can try to
wait a
pickpocket.
minute.
I have my gun pointed at him and be
He's
like,
got a knife in his
"Oh,
hand.
we're not Jesus,
Well, it's
Calm
nice
down.
to meet you too.
or you're gonna meet him."
Well, no better place to do that than the house of God, I guess. So
We're
who are
just
you
looking
folks?
for a place to ride out the storm.
Oh shit!
You're
there's
cool
a
with
storm?
us. We're cool with you.
He looks out the window. Oh yeah, it is storming. Damn. Well, I reckon there ain't no other place for you guys to stay. And he just sits right back down in this pew, staring at the pink. So what's y'all's coming across for?
To make a long fucking story short, we're coming to get some of our friends that we found out got zeroed, wasted out in the wasteland.
Some of your friends.
And now
huh?
we're here. Yep. Let's just say we're looking for a few more friends that got away.
Who y'all ride with?
Who do we ride with?
Yeah.
The highest paying party, my friend.
And he turns around and looks at Ring, who's got the gun still pointed at him. You look like you know what you're talking about. Who do you
Yep.
ride with?
Aldecaldos.
He just kind of like looks at you guys and stares you down. You notice under the brim of his hat, he's got two glowing green eyes.
Down, boy. Down.
He stands up. So I imagine then, you boys are looking for other Aldecaldos then. They get lost out here, killed.
Aldecaldos and amongst
What's it-
others.
What's it to you?
I guess not much. Other than the fact that, you know, you guys are my welcome guests.
Tell you what. What's your name?
Name's Danny.
Danny, huh? Alright. Wilhelm Takueta. This is my dog, Rex. And I stick my hand out to shake his hand, see if he accepts.
You roll with the Aldecaldos, son?
Maybe.
You don't
Depends.
look like you do. Where's your patch?
I'm gonna be honest with you,
he's
partner.
not patched.
I'd rather remain anonymous in this situation.
Oh, so you're not patched. So you're hired help?
In a
Call it
way.
That's fair enough. So, I'm already gonna go ahead and assume I know what you guys...
Calm down. Where are you going?
I'm just walking right up here.
I keep my gun trained on him.
It's cool. I think I know what you guys are after. There's not really much else that people will come looking for people around here. You boys ran into Wraiths, didn't you? That's what your friends ran into, huh?
What we're looking for.
Ain't that convenient. And then he like pulls down on his sash and you can see on his neck is a bandana. Clear as day, Wraith colors. But he's not hostile at all. He's actually got kind of a smirk. He's just kind of pointing at him. He has him on him.
I'm gonna have to join Ring in this one, and I'm gonna have to raise my Ronin.
What is this, a standoff now, gentlemen?
This isn't a standoff. Let's call it an interrogation. Who are you? And why do you run those colors?
Well, I used to run those colors. I've been running for a while, one family to the next. I used to ride around with the Wraiths, but now I don't. I learned a long time ago that was a damn mistake.
Then why are you still wearing their colors?
Yeah, you got some talking to do here, Danny.
Because I just like the color. I ain't affiliated with them in the slightest. Trust me.
As we like to say back home, that's sus.
Tell you what, come with me in the back.
No.
What kind of... me and Richard still have our guns pointed straight to this guy.
Yep.
See this right here?
Yep.
Homemade nitroglycerin. Can blow an entire city to sky high if you really knew how to target it. I've been sitting here crafting this for the past 5 years, waiting for just the right moment to get my revenge on those motherfuckers. Sounds like you guys want to do the same thing?
Oh, more than you can imagine.
I'm sure. I'll tell you what, man. He walks right up to you, like gun pointed like straight into his chest. Doesn't give a shit. Just walks right up to it. I know where to find him. And your friends. So if you want to go ahead and kill me, then go ahead. But I can tell you right now exactly everything that you need to know. I'll help you for absolutely nothing in return. Except for one thing, of course. I get to kill some of them, at least. And on top of that, Aldecaldos, right?
Yep.
You taking any new applicants?
That's not for me to decide, but I can put a name forward.
That's all you need to do. Just vouch for me is all. I'm a man of my word.
One more condition. There's somebody in that camp. One person. You can kill as many Wraiths as you want. But the leader, that's ours. Well, Gein's in particular.
Mendoza?
Yep.
Who's Gein?
The one that's still out in...
The man of many words by the front door.
Asleep in the pew? I knew that hiding out in the church would be my saving grace one day. It looks like God has finally answered my prayers. Men of action. It's about goddamn time. He just kind of smiles under the brim of his hat and walks over to this processor thing. And tests some gauges here. When the storm passes, I'll take you to him. I can let y'all scope it out without a doubt, because there's only 2 ways for you to get into there. It's creviced within a couple of mountain ranges, little mountain valleys. And they have snipers posted up and spies hidden in the hills and the bushes all over the place. They watch. There's only one way into that cove. At least that's what they think. I've spent the last couple of years trying to find a way around that cove, to get through their routes, to get right straight into the heart of their camp. And now I know how to do that.
Okay.
Thing is, I can't do it alone. So that'll be my plea. You help me, I help you.
I mean, as long as the intel's good, you got a deal.
I'm a man of my word. He cuts his hand with his blade, then holds it out to you. He slits his hand deep, and then holds it out to Ring for him to shake.
Oh, Ring, okay.
I'll do the same thing.
He takes a look at some readings and shit like that. I imagine that this storm will probably pass within the next hour or 2. In the meantime, any of you boys fans of craps?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wilhelm lowers his Ronin. Rex is still uncertain of him.
He just gazes at him through green eyes. It's the only thing that y'all could really see under is like the brim of his hat is so big that you can only see the bottom half of his pale face. Long white hair, but you can tell he's got glowing green eyes. He looks right at Rex.
Oh boy.
Is he still colorblind, that one?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started building him up, giving him all the cyberware, it's something I didn't even test for. He was too much of a killing machine already.
He walks up to him and just kind of like looks at him real close. Anti-dazzle. That could come in handy.
I love my dad, and my dad only.
I wonder what my eyes look like to yours. You know that dogs can't see green, but did you know that humans see more shades of green than any other animal?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you know why that is?
Spot predators?
You're exactly right. And he puts his knife, like, kind of like points it, like, right up to your neck. Like, in a casual way, but he's pointing a blade, like, right up to you. Like, you're exactly
Very
right.
wonderful, Ring. I'm gonna need you back over here, bud. Remember that blood pack?
So the time now is 4:14 in the afternoon. The storm is starting to subside, but it is still red as fuck out there. As a result of that, it actually works in y'all's advantage, because what was said before, they have scouts posted all throughout these hills. And so you don't want to get seen by them. So using the cover of the red, as well as his maneuvering trails on your vehicles and on foot, through the exposure, through everything, maneuvering your way through these hills in order to get to that vantage point that is away from their checkpoints, away from their sights. Something that this phantom that you have somehow come in contact with in the church is guiding you through the desert to bring you to this spot. Up on a cliff, a clear valley splitting the earth down deep within. You can clearly see what looks like campfires. Using Ring's scope, passing his rifle around as like, alright, like you can use the scope, you can use the scope. I have this fucking telescopic lens. But everybody gets a good view of this down here.
Okay, well, the one thing that I
Shit,
do
we got
notice
one
is,
avocado left. And one's dead.
two. There's two.
Yeah, but one's dead.
Yeah, no, this one's alive right over here. This one's
Yeah,
alive
no.
right over here. Those
Oh, I
two are
didn't see that
dead.
one.
This one's tied to a rock, and this one is like beaten up in like a hunk of like blood and rags. This one is hanging from a
He's Rocky
tree.
at the end of Rocky 4.
This one's hanging from a tree by a noose. And this one
God.
is tied to a cactus with his entrails split all out and spilled into the sand.
Jesus Christ.
Yummy.
And the one thing I notice is that there is no Mendoza here.
I don't see her
Wow,
either.
they're really mutilated. By the way, do you want your cola, Ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, alright, while we're looking at this gruesome scene, anybody want a snack?
Yeah, here's your
Where's my
snacks, bud.
Where's my chili limes? Why does this can say grape you in the mouth?
That's their slogan.
Mendoza isn't here. That was knowledge to the whole group. So I just
Yes.
turned my fucking rifle on to like safety off. All right, no worries, killing everybody. No worries.
I wouldn't take that shot if I were you.
We've got two guys down there still alive.
Watch this. Just give me 5 minutes. And then you look at him, right? He stands up, and he just kind of like walks off.
Is he about to Oppenheimer these dudes?
Suddenly you don't see him anymore at all.
Okay.
2 minutes go by. All of a sudden, this wraith walks down here. Dead, instantly. Throat slit, fucking blood splurts everywhere, fucking falls right off the rock, dead. And that's it. You don't actually, you didn't see anything else. It's just what clearly was a throat cut just happened in thin air. 2 more minutes later.
Cloaking tech.
2 more minutes later,
Confirmed.
Danny starts walking right back up the hill right next to you.
Fucking Danny Phantom!
Fucking Danny Phantom.
Oh my god.
Nobody down on that cove is none the wiser though. She's hidden. This corpse hidden over here.
Yeah.
None the wiser. Well, what do you think? Think that's a little better than loud and dangerous?
Wait,
What? What are you still doing here?
I only can do that for about 5 minutes. We're gonna have to plan this out with a whole lot more people, a whole lot more efficiently. But don't worry, I imagine the Aldecaldos can spare it. And Am I right?
I
Unless
immediately
they find out in 5
pull
minutes.
out my phone.
Hold on, but we gotta make a phone call.
Ring?
Found him. Get everybody here quickly. Stay concealed. Follow this ping that I'm sending you.
Oh, holy shit. Are you sure it's them? Do you see? Wait, where's Tony?
There are 2 left.
Is Sarah there?
There's 2 of our guys left. That's it. One's almost dead. Other 2 are dead. Get here.
We're all armed for this now. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna hit these guys hard as soon as possible. Get back to the camper immediately. We're gonna do this shit right. How did you guys find him?
That's a longer story. That's not going to happen over the phone. We'll meet you back at the camper.
You take a look, and Danny Phantom is not beside you anymore.